And hello everyone, this is Aspect here, and welcome back to Minecraft. So, last time we found ourselves out of the cave that we were previously in, and I found this beautiful island that I ended the episode on, and as you can see, I've actually planted a few trees here, and I did something in the background, if you can... Oh, well, that's that. And you can see I did something in the background there. If you can't tell, I think I want to build my base here, because I was talking about it in the previous episode, where I said that I don't know where I want to build my base yet, and last time I said... I see two cobblestone blocks over there. I'm actually gonna go get rid of those because it's pissing me off. I was talking about how I wasn't quite sure where I want to build my base yet because I think I want to like travel some more and find a better biome to do it. But after thinking about it, after having ended the episode, I kind of just said fuck it, and I think I'm just gonna do it here because I think the kind of base that I want to make, instead of making a roofed forest base, which is what I said I was going to do, I think I want to build a water base. So I think I want to make a bridge here, and then on the other side of the bridge, I want to make a giant base. Because that would mean that I could basically make it as big as I want, and I wouldn't have to, like, hollow anything out. And it would also mean that whenever I get sponges, I can actually start making rooms underwater as well, and that would be really cool to do. So I think I want to do that. So, other than that, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, one thing that I do have to do is I need to put some stuff down here because it's clogging my inventory otherwise. So let's put down a crafting table and all these furnaces. Swear to God, I don't even know why I made so many because I only need like 3, but I was like, fuck it. I'll just make 5. We ball. It's basically what I just said. I need to dump a bunch of stuff in here as well, because all this stuff I want to kind of just keep. I also have 23 iron now, which is hella good. And I have 28 more, so I'm going to shove it in the furnace. There we go. Let me get some coal. Coal goes in there. There you go. And I know that some of you guys are going to say, oh, Aspect, you planted these trees off screen. You did this off screen. Oh, you're a cheater. Oh, la, 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 la. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, imagine me cheating in a fucking... Literally in a series that the only reason it even exists is just for my own comfort. Surprisingly enough, that's the only reason that the series actually exists. Is I just decided to make it because I enjoy making these types of videos. The only reason that the series actually exists. I need to make a shovel because I want to flatten out this line a bit. There we go. Need a shovel. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. But yeah, imagine me actually like cheating in the series. That's almost designed to be my own therapeutical session. that's one name you can give it. It's just my fucking therapeutical session at this point. I'm gonna put the chest over here because it makes more sense to be here. There we go. And just toss everything in there again. I mean, it would also not make any sense at all for me to cheat or like use console commands or whatever the fuck. Because first of all, I can't even use console commands, and I'll demonstrate that right now. You do not have permission to use this command. Yeah, see? I can't even fucking do it. So, shut up. That's all I'm gonna say. What do I want to do right now? I think I want to take my wood, and I want to start making this bridge. So how do I want to make this bridge? I think I definitely need some slabs, and I'm also gonna chop down these trees, so that we get a fresh supply of wood. Should probably make an iron axe, actually. I don't know why I'm still using a stone one. But like, it would just make no sense for me to cheat in the series, because first of all, the whole point of it is that I want to take my time with things. You know, I don't want to go and beat the Ender Dragon in 3 episodes, because I know that what most people do in their videos, they kind of just make one video where they beat, like, the fucking entirety of Minecraft, but there's, like, some kind of crazy twist to it. Which, you know, if that's your cup of tea, then that's, like, there's no problem with that. You know, go and watch those videos as much as you want. I don't care. But it's just not something that I personally enjoy watching. So, yeah, that's why I do it this way. Because this is just a lot more fun. So, let's put down a few slabs here. Speed bridge a bit, because I'm capable of doing that. Thank you, Bed Wars, for teaching me how to speed bridge, because in this rare occurrence, it actually comes in very, very usefully. Let me see how this looks. What do I want to put on the side of this? I do want to make it 3 wide. I like that. But what do I want to put on the side? maybe locks. So like, oh. No. Just no. There we go. Okay. So if I just do this, what would that look like? Maybe slaps on top of that. Oh, I need more slaps. Maybe slaps on top of this. Well, it looks okay. If I change these up for like glowstone or something once I have that, that would be pretty good. That's something that I could do. Yeah, I think I want to keep it this way. I also need to pick up all these saplings because I need to replant them right away. But I actually, you know what? Let's talk about cheaters in this episode. That's the topic for this video. Cheaters in video games. As many of you probably know, I play a lot of Counter-Strike in my own free time. That's like the main game that I currently have a passion for, so to speak. Well, as much passion as I can have for a game that's in the state that Counter-Strike is currently in, but we'll get to that. And Counter-Strike is a game that, as many of you probably know, is currently absolutely infested with cheaters. With the new game having come out, Counter-Strike 2, there's so many cheaters in that game. It's not even funny. So that is something that I wanted to talk about for a bit, because Counter-Strike is obviously not the only game that has cheaters, but I also feel like cheating in video games and like even designing hacks for video games is becoming more and more normal by the day. Like more and more people have started doing it and they just don't care. And it makes me question the morality of these kinds of people, because it feels like there's a lot more people than you think. And I really don't mean to get all like depressing here, but it really does feel like there's a lot more people than you realize that actually just don't care at all about other people, and they kind of just, you know, do whatever they want. And this is probably very, very far-fetched, but the question that comes to my mind whenever I think about that is, if those people, if they don't care enough about, you know, other people to just blatantly hack in video games with the possibility of getting banned, but then they just make new accounts so it doesn't matter, what do those people behave like in real life? You know, are those the kind of people that, you know, if they got the chance to, well, let's go like balls to the wall here, say those kind of people got the chance to sexually assault someone and get away with it, you know, would they do it? Is that how terrible those people are? Or is it just because it's the internet and they know that they can't face consequences on the internet because they can hide their identity? You know, like, that's something that I genuinely question myself about, because I just fucking hate cheaters. That's, I mean, that's all I can really say about it. I just really fucking hate cheaters. You know, just fuck all of them. And also, fuck this bridge, because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it. Do I want to have my house out here already? And how do I want my house to look? That's another thing. Do I really want to just make it out of wood? Or do I want to build it with something else? How much cobblestone do I have? Okay, I have quite a bit. Let's do this then. Let's see if I make the floor out of cobblestone. I think that's a good idea. Let's make the floor out of cobblestone for old time's sake. Is it a good looking material? Absolutely not. But I think that it's definitely one that, resembles, you know, the good old times. So let's just do this. And let's see what this looks like. I mean, obviously, as I just said, it's really hard for me to collect my thoughts, but I'm getting there. I really fucking hate playing against cheaters. And me personally in Counter-Strike, I haven't really faced that many cheaters myself. But I know they're out there because I see it all the time, so I know for a fact that they're out there. And it also seems to me like, the companies behind these games, they just don't give a shit, if I can be completely blunt about it. Like, that really is the way that they make it seem. I know that's probably not true, at least for some companies, but for example, with Counter-Strike, you know, the company behind it being Valve, which to the most uneducated people watching this video is the same company that made Steam, it seems like they really don't care about the fact that there's cheaters, because Valve has never been known for having a great anti-cheat, but with the new game, it's so much worse than it was before. Like in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, so the previous game, cheaters were there, but not as blatant and as absurd as they are in this game. In Counter-Strike 2, it's just, I almost don't even want to talk about it, because it's honestly a disgrace to the whole gaming world, pretty much, that stuff like that is allowed to happen in your game. Because the kind of things that cheaters have been able to do in Counter-Strike 2 is just nuts. Like, that wasn't even able to happen in the previous game, but I mean, I've seen people, like, buy a Scout, which is a single-shot sniper, and they're able to turn it into a fucking rapid-firing rifle with their cheats. And that wasn't a thing you could do in the old game, but it just is just wild to me that, like, you know, they just don't care at all. Frankly. And it really angers me that it seems like there's a lot of companies, with Valve being a good example, that just don't care about that at all. Because it almost feels like, at least according to some people on the internet, you know, some people being Reddit doesn't really count, but some people having said that the reason why, you know, we're not getting an anti-cheat or anything like that is because, for example, Valve, as an example, makes money from these cheaters because they buy the game. Well, not in the case of Counter-Strike, because the game is free. But for example, they buy Prime, which in Counter-Strike, Prime is this thing that basically, if you buy it, you are 100% guaranteed to get matched up against other people who have Prime. So basically, it separates the free-to-play players from the paid players, which is a good feature, definitely, because, you know, for some people who might be kind of broke, it means that they're going to be cheating on the free-to-play servers and not the paid servers, which does mean that the people who can't afford Prime, who just want to play the game normally, are going to have to suffer for that. But yeah, I mean, what do you say to that? But with the new game, it really does seem like Valve just kind of gave up, because the new game has been out for, I can't remember when the full release came out. I think it was like September, and it is now April. So that's like, what, half a year? Like eight months, something like that. And it just seems like Valve doesn't care at all, because we've had a Counter-Strike 2 championship, or a major as we call it, that just wrapped up, and pretty much the entire community expected that we were going to get massive updates after this major. The major ended like a week ago, and there's been nothing. The major ended exactly a week ago. The grand final was on the 31st of March. It is now the 6th of April. And we've had nothing. No updates. There was one update that came out for the game after that, and the whole community hated the update because it basically just made skin trading between different accounts way more difficult. And the update was released as a way to try and battle the fight against scammers, because there's a lot of people that try to scam your Counter-Strike skins, because some of these fucking skins are worth like thousands of dollars. I mean, I have some skins in Counter-Strike myself, but I think the most expensive skin that I own is like 150 euros probably, and my inventory is worth just over $1,000. And I mean, there's people out there that have inventories worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine if those people get scammed for their stuff. Like, there's people that literally make a living from trading Counter-Strike skins. Basically the same way that you would make a living from, for example, investing in something or like trading some kind of assets, something like that, right? Or like stock. You can basically do the same with Counter-Strike skins. And there's people out there that actually do this and make their living that way. And imagine if those kind of people get scammed. Like, they literally are not going to be able to pay the bills. So Valve clearly knows about that, and they're trying to battle that. It just seems like they have no idea what they're doing, honestly. And it really pisses me off, because I mean, like, I basically grew up with okay, that's something that I'm gonna have to take care of real quick. Hiya! Get in the water. And die. There we go. I mean, I grew up with Counter-Strike myself. I've been playing the game ever since Global Offensive was released in 2012. I haven't played it as consistently all the time, but I've been there since the beginning. And seeing more people than ever before saying that the game is shit and that they're gonna quit the game and they're not gonna play anymore because they're demotivated, it really hurts to see, not just because I've been a part of the game myself for so long, but also because, like, it just really shows in what kind of awful state the game is. And I know that this is me talking about Counter-Strike for the most part, but it really is largely due to the fact that cheaters have just completely plagued the game, and the developers refuse to do anything about it. I need to stop falling in the fucking water. Gah. So annoying. Can I breathe under here? Oh! I have a tunnel down here. Could make something interesting in here, actually. If I, like, make a secret tunnel down here or something. What's down here? Oh, I can't see shit. That's very fucking dark. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing. Anyway. I really do feel like cheaters are a large part of that. And I know there's a lot of other games that suffer from similar problems. Call of Duty being a really good example, because Call of Duty has plenty of hackers, and there's a lot of people that just refuse to play Call of Duty anymore because the developer just refuse to release an anti-cheat, or at least an anti-cheat that functions properly. And that's probably also because it's just genuinely difficult to make an anti-cheat that actually works properly because of how many different sorts of hacks there are. But I mean, for the sake of Counter-Strike again, like, in higher elo lobbies, so like the higher skill lobbies, so to speak, you see people all the time that are like spinning around at inhuman speeds, like shooting everyone. And I mean, if you're looking at the ground like this and you're still getting kills, I feel like that should be pretty fucking easy to like detect, shouldn't it? Because, like, you're literally looking at the ground while you're getting kills. It should not make sense. And they're not wall bangs either. Like, I mean, they look at the ground, and then for the one frame that they need to shoot, they'll snap back to their targets. So, say the target's like over there in the doorway. They'll look at the ground like this. For one frame, they'll snap to where the target is, shoot, the shot will hit. Next frame, they're back at the ground. Like, if you're spinning around that fast getting kills, surely there's gonna be some kind of way that you can ban that. And I know that the biggest reason I think why it's not been done yet is I think they're trying to prevent innocent people from getting banned if like an innocent person just pretends to be one of these spin botters, as they're called, so that they don't get banned. But I mean, in that case, like, just don't fucking pretend to be a spin botter. Don't go looking at the ground trying to like snap and get kills without cheats for no reason at all. Just fucking play the game normally, you know? At least that's the way that I feel about it. I don't know. How do I want this house to look? Not necessarily sure what I want to do with this house, honestly. I think I want to keep the floor as cobblestone. And I think what I also want to do is I want to make a hole here, because this is where the other room is going to be. There's going to be another room behind here, and then we're going to have, like, a connection of rooms, basically. So this is going to be, like, the front entrance. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to build here yet. And then... Actually, what do I want to build here? Maybe, like... I don't know. Maybe this is where my bed should be. So you have my bed, like, right here. Ooh, the rain stopped. If I put my bed, like, right here, so that I could just, like, run out in case I die, I think that makes a lot of sense. And then back here, I'm gonna have, like, my storage area and, like, my crafting room and stuff like that. But that's all stuff that I'm gonna worry about later on. So I guess the message of this video is honestly just fuck cheaters. They plague video games. They've been doing it for a really long time, and I really fucking hate it because at this point, they're just ruining the reputation of certain games, partially because the developers just refuse to do anything about it. And I guess we'll never know if that's because... Is there something over there with the chunk not loading? I think the chunk's just not loading. Because I don't know if that's because of the developers just not knowing how to combat these cheaters, or if it's because they genuinely refuse to do it, because every time these cheaters get banned and buy new accounts, the developers make money off of it. Because if that's the case, then fuck that. In the ass. Absolutely. Really fucking hate it. So, please let me know in the comments what you guys want me to do with the house. Because I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I want to, like, keep making the floor with cobblestone. And then maybe I'm going to have a room somewhere on the side that's going to be of a different material. I don't know yet. And eventually when I get sponges, I want to start making rooms underground. Or like a glass tunnel underneath. That would be so cool. But for now, I think this is where I want to leave this episode. I also think I want to try something next time. I want to try and put leaves here. Like here on the side. I want to see how that looks. Because I think it could look pretty damn cool. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy my my constant fucking yapping, then well, I guess be sure to let me know by liking the video. Because that's honestly all you can really do. And also comments, of course. You can leave a comment saying like, hey, I really liked your video. Smiley face. You are really fun to listen to. Please make more videos like this one. They won't allow me to type more than this. Whatever, man. Now I'm sad. Just kidding. I'm never sad. As I chop down the trees, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I do hope that you guys are enjoying this series. I do hope that you're watching all the episodes. And if you are watching all the episodes, I mean, you're just like God. And I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for watching this video. I've been Aspect. Check out my main channel if you haven't already. It's where I upload all of my edited content twice a week. And with that being said, I'll see you next time. Peace.